Merry Christmas. I want to give a little Hug Nation refocusing on the Christmas spirit, since I've been a little too Grinch focused in my commercialism and the warnings about how gifting can be pulled from our joy place during this season. So I wanted to just refocus on what Christmas has become to mean for me. And one of the big things is that during Christmas time I think about my grandpa. As a minister, he was one who brought me back to an understanding of what the teachings of Jesus can mean and how impactful they can be. And I saw the way he lived his life using Jesus' teaching as his guide. He would often steer me back to the Sermon on the Mount when I would get a little concerned about what Christians are. And he goes, let go of that. Look at the Sermon on the Mount. And so Christmas is a time for me to think about him and about his teacher, Jesus, and about what Jesus can do for people. Letting go of all the church stuff and institutions and not questioning and some of the negatives about our institutions, but refocusing on what those teachings of Jesus can do for a person. And during the sermon last night at my church that I grew up on, the pastor talked a little bit about that symbolic, once a year, remembering and refocusing on the power of absolute and total divine love. And that as the world is crazy and as the news starts to wear us down, as in our hope and our belief in what's possible in people, and we start to see the negative, that birth of the Christ child, that rebirth of Christ consciousness in us, that reminder of the Christ consciousness, the divine love that is, God's gift to the world. But for me, all of that personifying of God and of Jesus as a Messiah and as a Son of God, all of that is just a mythology. It is a structure to frame and hang on these ideas, these concepts of divine love being available to us, being born in us anew over and over again, that we have access to when we can refocus ourselves away from the sins of the lovelessness, of the conflict, of the violence, of the distrust, of the judgment, and refocus on the magic and the miracles. And it doesn't matter what teacher gives it to you. On this day, we celebrate the teacher, Jesus. So thank you, Grandpa, for that reminder. Thank you, Jesus, for the teachings. Thank you, divine energy that is all around us at all times, for a chance for rebirth. Merry Christmas. I love you.